Donald Trump versus Elon Musk has got to be hands down one of the dumbest political beefs of all time. And it all started because Donald Trump had a problem. He needed money. And he needed money fast. You see, he was trying to run for the 2024 election, but he needed funds. So he started going around to a bunch of billionaires. One of those billionaires being Elon Musk. Elon said, broski, I don't know. Apparently, Elon Musk was hesitant to give Donald Trump some money, but he eventually gives Donald Trump $300 million for his campaign. Now, as soon as Donald Trump gets elected, Elon Musk gets a position in government. He becomes head of DOGE, the Department of Government Efficiency, something like that. Now, here's where the true problems begin, because you see, the thing is, Elon and Donald Trump are both egomaniacs. They're both narcissists, and you put two narcissists in a room, only one's coming out. Literally all they had to do was band together, cut government programs, both make a lot of money. That's what they're in it for, the money. But they just couldn't stand to be near each other. Starting with Elon Musk, right off the bat pissing off Donald Trump's base, because Elon just don't know how to act. He's basically always saying the wrong things and doesn't really seem relatable. I assume Donald Trump brings him in and says, look, Brody, you gotta calm down with all your tweets. Just keep cool. Elon said, okay, keep cool. I can do that. And you know what else I can do, Donald? I can spend $20 million to get a Republican voted in Wisconsin. Trump said, why though? Elon said, to prove that money equals power. Elon randomly decides to give $20 million to a Republican in Wisconsin. Basically, to prove that if I drop this cash, I can get anybody voted. The dude lost. In fact, Elon's candidate lost by a lot. Now, it's at this point, Donald Trump's probably thinking, okay, Elon's kind of a loose cannon. He's probably thinking like, I'm a loose cannon too, but we can't have two loose cannons in the White House. But Donald Trump is just holding it down. He's not saying nothing. Because the thing is, Elon's political office, DOGE, the head of DOGE, is only for 130 days. So Donald Trump's probably thinking, okay, I can last 130 days with Elon. All I gotta do is not say anything. Now it's time for a story break with the sponsor of today's video, PDS Debt. So if you have credit card, medical, or personal debt, today's sponsor is perfect for you. PDS Debt does more than just help you manage your debt. They empower you to take control. With their technology, they go beyond the numbers to understand your unique financial situation. And they provide custom options tailored to your specific situation. Again, whether that be personal loans, credit card, medical loans, etc. Best part is there's no minimum credit score required. Whether your credit is bad or fair, they're here to help you pay off your debt faster. Now, PDS Debt specifically has insanely good Google reviews, and they have an A+ in the Better Business Bureau. So I would absolutely look into them as a reliable option. Now, getting started is easy. Just go to pdsdebt.com/XEVI to complete your free debt assessment and see what options are available to you. Anyone with enough eligible debt qualifies. Again, that's pdsdebt.com/XEVI to get your free debt analysis in just 30 seconds. All right, now back to our story. Now, soon after, a friend of Elon Musk named Jared Isaacman starts giving money to Democrats. He starts donating. Now, I know what you're thinking. Okay, it's Elon Musk's friend, no big deal. Well, it's Elon Musk's friend / ally. So Elon Musk told Donald Trump, look, this guy, he's locked in. I want you to give him a position in government. Trump said, I got you. He's your boy. I got you. Then all of a sudden, Donald Trump finds out that Jared is giving money to Democrats again. So Donald turns over to Elon Musk. He says, that's your boy? Elon said, yeah, that's my boy. That's not me. That's my boy. Donald said, no. Your boy is you. Because I was about to vote him in. Matter of fact, he calls up Jared. Jared said, what's good, Brody? So when should I move my stuff in the White House, Donald? Donald said, you fired. Hangs up. Turns to Elon. He says, broski, I don't want to hear about nobody giving money to no Democrats. That's your boy. That's you. You feel me? Elon said, okay. And this is when it seems like Elon starts getting a little pissed. Remember, egomaniac narcissist. So Elon looking at Donald like, okay, I feel you. Elon goes home, opens up the laptop, starts typing. I don't know about Donald Trump's big, beautiful bill. It don't seem like it's going to work the way he seems it's going to work. He's not really going hard on Donald Trump's bill, but he's talking a little bit crazy. He's throwing a little shade. Now, this big, beautiful bill is Donald Trump's baby. Like, he wants this bill to be pushed at all costs. It's pushed today, but this is back then. So he wanted it to get pushed at all costs. And you see, the bill basically is scamming the American people, if we're just being completely real. In brief, it makes rich people richer, poor people poorer, militarizes America to deport people, all that, this, that, and the third. But that's not what this video is about. Now, the bill is so bad that Republicans themselves are already going, ooh, we don't know if we want to release this. So Donald Trump is having a hard time pushing it. It's just too much at a certain point, because Republicans still need votes. And if their voters start losing aid, start losing cash, it gets harder to pay for rent, then they're going to start looking at them. You feel what I'm saying? So Republican politicians are going, we don't know if we want to do this. So Elon Musk talking smack about the bill is making things look worse for Donald. You feel what I'm saying? If somebody in Donald Trump's political group is saying, I don't know about this bill, Donald Trump is looking really bad for him. So he gets heated. Then Elon just jumps right out and says, you know what? This big, beautiful bill sucks. Donald Trump trying to scam y'all. By the way, just to let y'all know, they interviewed Donald Trump saying, what you think about what Elon said about you trying to scam the American people, all that. Donald Trump said, me trying to scam? Nah, I feel like Elon, he tweaking a little bit. Something not right with him. Trump's angle is to basically make Elon Musk look like he's crazy and he wants revenge. Revenge for the fact that in Donald Trump's bill, he cuts EV programs that would benefit Tesla. Elon Musk says he never even saw the bill because Donald Trump wanted to push it through without anybody looking at it because Donald Trump knew it was bad. Elon Musk then ups the ante. His ego was hurt, his ego was bruised. And if Elon's ego is hurt, if Trump's ego is hurt, it's about to get wicked. So Elon ups the ante. He says, by the way, I'm the one who got Donald Trump elected. Basically, I gave him all that money. He was broke without me. So, I feel like Donald Trump's being a little ungrateful. Donald said, who he talking to? And I know Donald Trump's people, Donald Trump's staff grabbed onto his little fingers before he started typing on Twitter, because I know Donald Trump was going to say something crazy. They probably told Donald, it's not worth it. You gotta cut it. You gotta tone it in half with this one. This dude is going to level up with you. Elon not going back down. Y'all finna level up. He gonna make you look bad. You gonna make him look bad. So just hold it down. Donald said, okay, I'm gonna hold it down. All I'm gonna say is Elon Musk is just a hater. They said, okay, all right, that's good. He said, and we finna cut his government contracts because he tried to send. They said, nah, Donald, that ain't it. He said, well, it's already sent. What y'all finna do? Matter of fact, get back to work. They said, oh, yes, sir. Now I want to pause here for a moment because I feel like we're living in a crazy world. Like a president threatening to cut somebody's government contracts because they don't like them is insane to me. That he's leveraging the American people's power to basically get what he wants. And in this case, that's revenge against someone he doesn't like. In fact, Elon Musk's Tesla stocks crash because people are thinking, oh, Donald Trump is going to do whatever he wants with the American people's power. So we might as well pull out of Tesla, because who knows, Donald Trump might ban Teslas tomorrow just because he feels like it. Now, he can't actually do this, but folks are worried about what Donald Trump's revenge would look like against Tesla and probably what Elon Musk would say next. And what Elon Musk says next is Donald Trump was in the Epstein files. And here's where it starts to get wicked. This is before the Trump administration came out with the Epstein files and said, hey, we didn't find anything. Because the thing is, before Donald Trump got elected, he said, as soon as you guys vote me in, I'm going to release those files because I'm a man of the people. When he got elected, he started stalling and not releasing those files. So Elon Musk says Donald Trump is stalling and not releasing those files like he said he was going to do, because he's in the file. And Elon's saying this as a person who had a lot of clearance and a lot of access in the government, Department of Government Efficiency. He basically gets to put his grubby little hands anywhere he wants. The White House says preposterous. But if it was true, why would Elon be friends with somebody in the Epstein files anyway? That just makes no sense. This is the White House statement. And I think what's also amusing about this whole thing is Elon and Donald Trump, if you listen to their arguments against each other closely, they're basically outing each other on true statements. They're basically revealing each other's shady tactics. Elon Musk saying Donald Trump in the Epstein files, that's why he's hiding it. Donald Trump saying, well, he knew about that. He also knew my bill was trash, but he stayed along with me and promoted all that because it was in his best interest. Now that it's not in his best interest, he's telling you all of these things against me. It's just revealing each other's shady tactics. Now, after they go back and forth on Twitter, they then decide to cool off. Elon Musk reaches out to the White House and says, look, perhaps I said a little too much about, the Epstein files and all that. let me talk to Donald. The White House staff goes to Donald. They say, Donald, Elon outside, he want to talk to you. Donald Trump says, man, that's a decent guy. Can you wait outside for one moment though? Do me a favor, put this part on record so the American people can see it. I don't want to talk to Elon. A statement gets released basically saying Donald Trump don't want to talk to Elon. It's kind of like rejecting somebody when they get their hand out. So this pisses Elon out. Elon runs home as fast as he could, opens his laptop, starts typing. And you know what else, Donald? He gets a phone call. Elon picks up the phone. He said, hello, it's J.D. Vance, the vice president. He said, look, Elon, Donald Trump forgives you. Elon said, forgives me? Boy, I'm finna hang up. J.D. Vance says, hold on. He also says, my fault. Maybe I said a little too much as well. Elon says, well, tell him to tell the American people that. J.D. says, all right, hold on. Let me talk to Donald. J.D. talks to Donald. Donald Trump puts out a statement. He said, look, Elon cool, man. Elon cool. He did his thing. He did his thing. He cool. Elon says, you know what? Starts typing. Donald Trump pretty cool too. Answer. A few weeks pass by. Elon's sitting there saying, And who knows what goes on through the mind of an egomaniac narcissist. He probably getting calls from friends saying, damn, you really let Trump talk to you like that? He probably walking down the street, see somebody that kind of remind him of Donald Trump, snicker at him or something. He goes home and he says, you know what? Donald Trump's bill's trash. He's scamming y'all. Like I told y'all before, he's scamming y'all. Donald Trump literally says, okay, Elon must be on that stuff. And on God, that might be facts, because the way Elon Musk was flipping back and forth was wild. Donald Trump always flips back and forth on issues as well. But during this beef, you never know which Elon Musk you're going to get that day. Either an Elon Musk saying Donald Trump is great, an Elon Musk saying Donald Trump is in the Epstein files, or an Elon Musk more in the middle saying, okay, perhaps I said too much with the files. Why don't y'all just focus on the fact that he's scamming y'all with this bill? And then after Elon starts showing documents and data saying, yo, America's gonna go into a recession, this bill is actually tanking the United States. Pretty true. Donald Trump starts coming out saying, I'm gonna start looking into your business contracts. They probably illegal. We're gonna do research with your own department, Doge. Elon Musk claps back with, I'm gonna create my own party. You ruining the country. By the time you gone, I'm gonna still be here. They just start going back and forth. Now today it seems they cooled off a little bit. Elon still throws in some jabs here and there. Donald Trump has his own issues with the Epstein files being released. So Elon sneak dissing him is probably the least of his worries. But at the end of the day, you never know when they're gonna start beefing again. Again, these two are loose cannons, egomaniac narcissists. And when I say egomaniac narcissist, I truly don't mean this in an insulting way. This is just who these two people are. It just seems to be at the core of their being, the Mr. Krabs of the world, if you will. Folks that would do anything for $1. It really just screws over the people of the world at the end of the day. But hopefully they take each other out.